in the audience with us today. They're attending Leadership Conference, and I'm sure a little bit overwhelmed with everything that they're seeing. But what would you give as advice to them to really stay focused on developing strong team members and debuting with a strong unit? And maybe go into a little bit, maybe what do you do with the DIQs that you have in your area? What do you do to support them on their journey to sales director?
Well, thanks, Stacey. I love that question. Can I just ask all the DIQs to stand up so we can recognize them? Group of leaders. Those are the next sales directors, and I would recommend to you girls to really focus on red jackets. When I have a new DIQ, I take a special moment with her, and all my directors here, they know we have that special moment together, and we put on a paper all the team members she has. And we see who is the next leader in our team. So even if you guys are in DIQs, you are already leaders, and you need to build teams of teams. We were talking about that a lot in 2019 for the cruising. So basically, I would suggest you to do something special about reds. So what we do is to motivate our people to get that famous red jacket, and to celebrate those people like Mary Kay Hash teach us to do. So all about the Reds, it's we do a celebration, we give them a special red gift. Sorry girls, I know sometimes the gift were not red, but I gave something. So those people need to be recognized as Reds in front of your other team's member. So the new consultant or the new senior will see the celebration, will see the team members saying a little message in front of everybody to say why that person inspired her, because we have the team members of the new red jacket to have a little speech, you know. So, and then the red jacket can say something to the whole national area or the whole team, and then this puts inspiration in the group. So as a new DIQ, I don't know if it's your first time in DIQ, I don't know if it's your third time, but I can tell you it's the right time. Yes, you're gonna have this time. I'm gonna see you as a new sales director at Seminar 2023. Please come to me and tell me, Sariane, I got this. So your group, you have pearls in this. You have your next sales director in this. So you need to focus on who wants to be the next leader, who wants to be the woman of influence in the team. Make them feel important. That is what all Mary Kay is about. Make them feel important. And I would say as well, in those special moments you take with your potential future red jackets or your new red jackets, do a special group of only them. Maybe call it the leaders of tomorrow. This is what Chantal Misaillon and I were doing when we were power partnering $2 million unit. So the leaders of tomorrow, and the women on those groups, some group messenger or private Facebook group or anything private, you give special promotions, you give special teachings, and you give special challenges. So have your team have them wanting to be on those groups. Yes, to do the challenges, and yes, to earn special gifts, and yes, to get special conferences. Maybe you will invite somebody, but do something special for the ones who does something special. That is what I would say.
That's incredible. great news. And I do know, you just pour into that group, and the things that you do, the events that you hold, the way you decorate, it's absolutely beautiful.
You remember.
I do remember, I do. So thank you for that. It really is important to just spotlight those that are up and coming and let them know how wonderful they are.
My pleasure.
Thank you, Sarah Ann. All right, Miss Emily, great to see you up here.
Thank you.
Now, Emily, each person, we've certainly talked about that before, but has individual needs on how they're running their business, how they're living their life, and really what's important to them. So can you maybe share some things that you do to mentor your consultants and your sales directors to move up the career path and the ladder of success, but really based on what their individual needs are?
Yeah, for sure. But I'm not fluid like Sarian and Patricia in English. It's why I bring my sheet, okay? And I bring another thing too, because I receive Gucci glasses, and we have this contest to win Gucci glasses. Oh my God. And with the NSD bracelet, it's perfect. If you want to try it, come to see me, and I will put my sheet here, and you can came to take notes if you want, because I know I'm speaking fast. First of all, Stacy, remember individual needs can mean so many things. It is as simple as what kind of topping you choose for your hot dog. Everyone has its own preference. It's very hard to answer for everyone's needs. And as leader, we have to learn and teach how we can answer by ourselves to our own needs. So let's tell more about my view on this. Who know the Maslow hierarchy of needs? Cool, I'm not the only one. At the base of the hierarchy, it's the psychological needs like food, sleep, shelter, and clothing. Second one is safety needs, employment, health, property. Third one is love and belonging, family, friendship, intimacy, sense of connection. The fourth is esteem, recognition, respect, freedom, and at the top of it, it's the last one, self-actualization, desire to become the most that one can be. We must keep in mind that needs that are lower down in the hierarchy must be satisfied before individual can reach higher up. On the field, I work through 4 steps, which each of my consultants or director. First step, I give them a personality test. I'm working with personality side by Dr. Home, but you can use your own tools. And at first, I didn't give a test, and it was difficult for me to adapt to each one of them. I was only able to help the consultant who had the same personality that matching mine. Now with this test, I can adapt my approach and work better with all personality types. For example, my last 3 director do those one who made who made me achieve my national area, were my opposite. In fact, we have now all 4 types of personality in my area. Second step, to get to know my consultant better, I spend time with each one of them. I make a connection. I will go for a walk with them, meet them at their home, meet with their husband or wife, or the people they spend the most time with. During these moments of confidence, I see if they want more, if they are ready to do more with their business. When the student is ready, the teacher appears. If it isn't so, we then keep in touch because life and needs change very fast. Third step, time to grow up. when I think my consultant or director are ready to move up, we fix a 15-minute appointment by phone, video call, whatever they prefer. Personally, I prefer video call because I can see the no-verbal as well. At the end, our needs are the most important. I send them 4 questions. If she is prepared, it's perfect and we can go deeper. First question is, tell me about your highlight of the week. Second question, what you need for the next step. Third, what are your next action? And at the end, what have you learned from this meeting? We meet each other at least 4 times, and then if I feel she's not moving up, I just let it go. There's something who block her, probably is a lack at the base of the Maslow hierarchy. So we must go back at the base action. When she sees new faces, she will inform me and we can start meeting again. And last step, follow up. Each level first need education. After that, I follow up on her goals and strategy at the beginning of the month, at the mid-month, and then again at the end of the month to wrap up. So to conclude, don't make it too complicated on yourself. Keep it simply, sweetie, like Mary Kay said, and create connection.
Yes. I think it's so important because we do all have different needs and we have different styles and personalities. And so once we really understand who they are, I think you're better apt to help them move forward to success. So thank you for that. That was great. My friend Patricia, how are you?
Bonjour, good morning, I'm fine, thank you.
All right, Patricia, I know that you are really great at goal setting, and certainly as you were going through top 10 and into NIQ, I mean, you had a growing family, you had a very busy lifestyle. So when you really think about, right, I mean, you had to make sure time management was your friend. So when there's a goal that's set, whether maybe it's career card, the circle of achievement, circle of excellence, a lot of times our directors or our sales force, they find it difficult on finding ways to go about getting their unit members involved, especially when it's that director goal. You kind of think, how can I get my unit excited when really I'm going to reap the benefits of that? So can you maybe talk about some suggestions on how to share those goals with unit members and really to get their buy-in or their excitement towards those unit challenges, and how would you coach your unit members to really set that goal?
Okay, our 2-part questions, let's go. So I'll keep it very simple. We need repetition. Repetition, 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 and repetition. You can mark that in big capital letters in your notes. I read sometimes that it needs 17 times before you buy something. It's valid for a pair of shoes and it's valid for an idea and a goal. So 17 times. When you see it, always, 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 your mind's gonna buy the idea. So if you just do an update once a month on your Facebook group, for example, I'm sorry, but it's not enough. And if the algorithm, Facebook algorithm, is not with you on your side, you're completely out of the game. You need repetition and say it and help your team member with that. So your goal is your new brand. When you love a brand, you wear it, you breathe it, you talk to it, you dance it, you everything it, okay? So everywhere, all the time, anytime. So Facebook cover, you can change the Facebook cover group, you can do a post and just keep the excitement with that. You can do live to update with the goal, and we just reached this new step, so learn to celebrate every step on the way. This is very important. And you can, when you post something for a team member, you put stickers with your goal on it. Remember, it's a brand. Your goal is a new brand, so you want stickers, you want postcards, everything, because your people need to see it all the time. Mary Cash was saying, if you help enough people get what they want, you will get as a leader what you want. So my question for you this morning is, how many people do you help? It's all about that. So yes, you have a goal as a leader, it needs to be crystal clear for you, and after that you need to help people reach their own goals. And when all the people are working for their own goals, it will elevate all the teams and you will reach the goal with your unit. I'll challenge you this morning to do a quick exercise. Pick 10 unit members completely randomly and call them and ask if they know what's the goal for this year. Will you do that? Okay, you need to do that challenge. You will see people, they just don't know. Because we think if we said it once in a meeting, all the unit is done and it's good with the goal, but it's not enough. So repetition, and it needs to be your new brand. Your goal is your new brand, so we need to see it every time, all the time, and don't think you will bother people. Never. It's the goal, it's the direction. People need something clear to follow. So, and another thing, we need to seek to help people, and it's not only people who want to do quarter of sales. People now need maybe help or, just to be able to do the grocery can be a goal for a woman right now. So don't look only for unit member who want to achieve a goal or a seminar thing. We can just help women and people who will do their groceries. So this is a goal too, and you need to help all your unit with that. And how I will finish with that. How you coach them, very easy. A couple of weeks before, I was talking with one of my unit members and I asked that question, what is your goal for 2023? And she told me, oh, I want to travel with my Mary-Kay. Okay, nice. Where? When? What? With who? So you need to help your people tailor their dream and their goals. You need to put a date, you need to put a destination, go and just ask for advice and to be able to put precisions and details on that idea of travel. You can go in the next city 10 minutes by car and it's a travel. Is it your goal and your dream for this year? I prefer a destination like the Mediterranean cruise. So you need to put a price on that to be able to work for it. So this is how I coach unit member. If you want to travel, for example, it's fine, but we need precisions and details, and to put the most important part, to put a date on, and you need as a leader to write that date down and do the countdown for her. Hey, in 6 months, in 3 months, in 2 months. So just be able to help our people and be a part of this dream and this
goal. Be a part of the dream, which I love that. And I love being making sure that your goal is your brand. It's so important so that everybody is aware of it. Thank you so much for sharing that.
Thanks to you.
And I want to thank all of you